everyone, Skywhite here. How you guys going? Sorry you guys haven't heard from me. This may be a little late uploading. Sorry about that. I was sick for the first half of the week of covering this, and as a result, I pulled this off much later than I would have liked. You guys probably want to hear for a really long intro, but yeah, I'll cover the stuff at the end. But I've moved from Instagram to Kara, like almost every other artist that's got a brain. The anti-Instagram stuff. Moving over there. Anyway, I should probably get started on what we're doing. I am continuing what I did last two weeks ago. Last month, actually. Continuing the Gravity Falls redesigns. I've actually got a set plan for what I'm doing now. First video, I was covering Mabel and Dipper. The second one, I will cover Wendy and Soos, which is what I'm doing here. The third, I'll cover the Grunkles, and then the fourth, I'll be doing the iconic final photo of the Gravity Falls scene from the intro. I was originally going to do the campfire scene where you had the monster from behind, which never gets brought up, but I prefer the hollowed out tree with the giant hole. I don't know, just suits them more. And all that. So, let's get on with the video, shall we? First up, covering Wendy. What a rail, I think that's how you pronounce her name. There's really not much with what I was covering. Wendy and Soos are some other weird position of the designs. They're really, really easy to cover. Like, most of this video is just gonna be Wendy like a little bit of Soos. I don't know, the designs are just really simple to cover. Like, Soos is already, I just have to do the Gravity Falls. I just have to do what he looks like at the end, because like they're adults. Not really much of a design. In fact, it's so small that I actually don't know how the Grunkles will turn out, but I may end up just covering, not even doing the fourth one, and just put the fourth video in the third, if it's too short, because the Grunkles are just... I'm just going to be drawing the Grunkles. A main problem I had with Wendy was, unlike the twins, where I was literally just drawing adults, I was aging up a teenager to an adult. So I had to include her Wendy Cordigale traits, and then still combine what makes Wendy Wendy, while also making her look older. A lot of others have done this by shortening her hair to show us time period and change. I did something similar, where I shortened her hair to that of a ponytail, which you should be seeing in a bit. I'm currently doing the base of the hands, as you can see here. But yeah, the designs are relatively easy to do. So yeah, there's really not much for me to cover what I was doing. I was just kind of drawing. I really need to study other YouTubers and see what they normally do in these parts. I think they talk about what the thing is. Yeah, I don't know. Like their thought process, because they're like redesigning the entire character. I wasn't really. I was just drawing the character. I don't know. I think when I was doing this, I was still sort of sick when I was working on Wendy. So it's like, she took the longest. Like, that's why it took so damn long to do her. Like, I'm already like a quarter of the thing in, and I'm only just getting to the head. Not a good sign. I really need to come up with a script. I decided to add our accent in this part here, and stuff. I actually don't know what Wendy do. I don't know, maybe take over the, like her father's, like, wood chopping job. Who knows, maybe still work at the mixture shack every now and then. Survivalist training instead of summer school. I mean, her dad did make her do that. Wendy's that cool character that everyone loves, but is also, like, kind of bland. Like, there's things you can know about, like, if you read the books and that, like Wendy's mom being dead and stuff, which is kind of also obvious. And, like, I guess you can sort of imply that she's kind of estranged to her siblings, because, you know, we really only see her siblings when minus the camping hike, when they were, like, minus the camping hike when they're with the dad. We never see interact with Wendy, other than, like, I think that one time with Gideon, when, like, Gideon took over the shack. I don't know. But yeah, so I just kind of drew the entire thing. I don't know why, but Wendy's design was just so much harder to do. I don't know, I think it was because I was sick that I was, like, making it needlessly overly complicated processed. Well, I learned a lesson. Don't draw when you're sick. Here's me experimenting with the heads and the faces to see what I'll do. Yeah, pretty sure I just copy and paste the entire thing and just kind of edited it slightly. Brought it over, drew the thing. Did the bean smile that no one likes. Because it's, like, oversaturated, the animation industry. I wonder if that's still a problem, or if that's just people complaining still. Who knows? I hope you guys are liking what I'm doing with them, by the way. Not the biggest, you know, push with them. I'll probably have more to talk about with the owl house designs when I do. I'm going to take a bit of a break before I go straight into the owl houses, by the way. Probably going to post some more of my own work. Oh yeah, so, Pride Month is happened already. It's coming out, we're 16 days in. I think I've been keeping this up with it. If not, then it's like posting a Pride Month video drawing once a week. If not once every 2 weeks. Except for between the final week, which is, I believe, around the time of what's called Letcanon Week. Which, if you know anything about Arcane, or League of Legends, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, if you ship Jinx and Lux, Kronyard. So yeah, I'll be posting that on my stuff. And as you can see, but I'll also be posting some more, you know, open stuff, not really caring. It's kind of weird. I don't know, hope you guys enjoy this. This was a pain to do. I don't know why. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to take what I drew here and just going to copy and paste it into the final shape. Am I going to cheat? Probably cheating? Kinda. I'm not the hugest fan of what I did with the designs. I don't know, it just kind of feels lackluster. And kind of childish with, like, the thing. Like, I don't know, not my best work. Wendy is that really weird, cool kid that you guys like. Like, with the twins, I could tell what was going to happen with them. Like, and Soos, I think it's Melody is the one he married, and had like married him that. or dated and stuff. Like, you can tell what they're doing. And when the Grunkles are traveling around, but Wendy's like that. Like, there's so little information on her that you can't really figure out what she's gonna do. Like, we get the character, but we don't really get the, Wendy as a person sort of thing. Like, I think the lowest we saw was when she was when Tampere and Robbie dated, which is a can of worms, which I'm never gonna cover. And she has boy trouble and stuff, but that's about it. I think there was going to be an episode like this. I had a rumor that there was going to be an episode of airing about Wendy's mother and, like, her relationship with her dad, but that got scrapped for some weird reason. I guess time management. Which doesn't make sense, considering it was going to end on when, like, Alex Hirsch, like, openly admitted, like, to ending it when he wanted to end it. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, like, this, by the way, took me, like, several days to go through to, like, get Wendy finally done. Which I think is a sign of that I always pushed myself when I was sick. Compared to, like, Dipperpine, Soos, actually. Soos I was doing, like, around midnight. So I was, like, tired as shit. And then, like, this morning I just finished them up entirely. So, from, like, I think I didn't even finish, like, the first draft version of Soos before I crashed in because I was too tired. And, like, then I just finished everything today. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys are wondering, yeah, I'm finishing this up, like, the day I'm posting it, normally posting it. So, like, if it's coming out for you, it's coming out, like, late for me. I live in Australia, so my airing time is much different to what yours is. Set it up so that it airs every 7 p.m. Birth time in Australia or WA. Hopefully, if you're in Britain, it should be around midday. I don't know what the time it would be for America, which is something I need to look into. But yeah, this was definitely around the point when I got much healthier. Yes, the red hair. I took from, like, the straight up the show, then I took, like, a good reference, and it was, like, vibrant, right? So I, like, messed around with the hair a lot. I set up for a more lighter version of the original, but, like, just dark, like, which as you see here. It gives me muddying the boots, filling out the thing. I was messing around, like, I actually copied straight from, like, the original design, originally with the rock, and then I just kind of got rid of it. Here's the shading. A good sign of, like, how sick I was, like, the shadings showcase it. Like, you'll see, like, with, with Soos, is his shading, like, is very loose versus Wendy's, which is very peculiar and, like, hand-picked. I'm personally more of a fan of, like, the Soos one, but I just didn't really like what I did with it fully. I think I need to do some more experimenting with shading stuff. Also, Arcane fans, you guys ready for, like, season 2? That's gonna be fun. I wonder if they're gonna do, like, gonna set it up so that it's in the position where Jinx is now, and, like, the game, which I think, if I remember correctly, is mentally deranged and, like, not operating properly, and, you know, how she is, like, psycho, or if they're actually gonna give her therapy. I'm curious to know. I probably shouldn't be talking about another show when I'm doing Gravity Falls. Eh. None of my friends are Arcane fans, so I don't really have much people to talk to. I hated the shading in, like, this one. Like, I really hated what I did with the shading, so I just kind of, like, reset the entire thing. It looks like it's shaded already, like the front part, like the boots and that, but it's not, as you can see here. Now it's shaded. Like, they already look dark, like the same kind of tone as like shadow. Yeah. Yeah. So here's just me finalizing. I then, roughly around this point, that I realized I didn't add the flannel. Which, to anyone who draws flannel, teach me your simple ways, because I hate it. And this turned out so badly. I think this is half the reason why I just kind of crashed in. Like, this is just terrible. Oh god, that looks so ugly. Like, I knew it was bad, but god, that's bad. Whatever. Now on to Soos. Soos is kind of interesting, because I don't draw fat characters enough, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you, but like, he is large. I tend to draw more healthy characters. Like, I don't have like a lot of body mass characters. So like, Soos was a good challenge for me. Though luckily I know enough about anatomy studying to like pull it off relatively and stuff. Also, as you can see here, unlike my others, I actually pulled up Soos's design because, well, Soos is a peculiar design. Like, he's not actually, like, he's an adult. Like, I don't really want to stray too much from the original design too much. I just kind of like redrew him would be more accurate in my design. Also, heads up, that looks way more horrifying. His mouth is terrifying. Like, I do not hesitate with my design. Like, Soos's design is not the best stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I had like beads for the feather. I didn't actually look it up until like I was coloring, so I couldn't be bothered to change it. But yeah, this is all just morning, morning cover and stuff. But yeah, this video is this Soos's part is going to be much shorter, which doesn't give me hope for the Grunkles. I'll see how they turn out. But yeah, I'll be posting something like relatively minor between the gaps between like more of a like a I don't know, I'm either gonna post a skit, like a first skit on my video channel, or I'm gonna do something relatively small to like cool my brain off and then while I post. I took like too long when I was doing this design to I took like way too long because I got too sick and stuff that it took up too much space, so I need to re-get that back in, like getting multiple videos through up and ready. I think like the skits will do well. I need to do an animation, but I'll think of something. I'm thinking of either doing a Lovely Night animation or on the other side. I'll probably do Lovely Night because it's just simpler. Also, I already know what I'm thinking of, like what I want to cover. Yes, time for my favorite. He is horrifying. I didn't mean to do that, but I accidentally made Soos terrifying. His mouth is so uncomfortable. And I'm too tired, and I'm running out of time, so I just can't be bothered to fix it. When it's open, it's terrifying. When it's closed, it's fine. I think it's just the way I did the mouth. I tried to include like Soos's like iconic like mouth design, as you guys saw, and stuff, without actually doing like an actual mouth. So his mouth just looks wrong. It gets worse when it's colored. But hey, you guys are suffering from. I'm having to suffer with this. Now you guys are. But yeah, like I said, this is a relatively simple thing. Like, Soos's design as a whole is actually relatively simple. Now that I think about it, I probably got away with like doing really simple designs, but the fact that I removed the feet, like in the small one, I don't know. Like, I'm a little annoyed by the small one, but yeah, as you can see with the shading, like it's relatively, really simple, and stuff. Like I covered a lot of more covering the whole face sort of darkness thing, rather than the actual like complicated thing. I don't know. I think it also might be because of lack of hair. And there we go. So those are the designs. So yeah, those were just here for the designs. You guys can go if you want to. But if you guys want to stick around and hear me talk for a bit, I'll happy to keep you guys going. So I'm not going to claim that I know everything, but Instagram's lovely deciding to pull Instagram's shit. Has finally decided for everyone to finally snap and move to Kara. So if you guys want to join me, pop over onto Kara. I go by the same handle as I do everywhere else. I might be still posting every now and then on Instagram, but it'll be like way less than what I actually would be doing with the others. If you guys don't want to check out Kara, then just pop onto Twitter. Or if you're modern, X. But no one calls it to X. Seriously, Elon Musk, why? And stuff. Check out my Tumblr. You know the drill. Hey, if you guys want, do you guys want me to do some live streams, maybe? I don't know, like, every now and then on YouTube. I know I did some on Twitch and stuff, but who knows. Also, look out for my second channel, which will be covering my gaming stuff. I'll be finally uploading a video sometime soon. It'll be on Hollow Knight. I'll get around to doing it eventually and stuff. But yeah, check it out. I hope you guys will enjoy the stuff. Check out the rest of my channel if you guys want to see some more. Check out the last video if you guys liked this one and want to see some more Gravity Falls. And if you just want to check out some more of my other designs, be free to. Stay safe. Hope you guys had a great night. Hope you guys have a great night, day, afternoon. Hopefully not midnight. Stay safe. And goodbye.